Dodong maintains its strength as it passes over the West Philippine Sea. The cyclone will likely intensify before leaving the Philippine area of responsibility. Toll fees at the Cavite Expressway or CAVITEX will be going up in the coming weeks. One group of truckers says they have to hike or they may have to hike up to keep up with the transport cost. And in pageant news, Ecuador wins this year's Miss Supranational. Philippine vet Pauline Amelinckx comes close but settles for first runner-up. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. Tropical Depression Dodong is now slowly moving away from the Luzon landmass. As of 4 in the morning, Pag-asa spotted Dodong's center some 270 kilometers west of Sinait, Ilocos Sur. It is still packing winds of 55 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour. Dodong is moving westward at 20 kilometers per hour and it is expected to intensify into a tropical storm as it exits the Philippine area of responsibility either this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Currently, all wind signals have been lifted. However, heavy rain can still trigger flooding and landslides in Pangasinan and La Union. Meanwhile, several areas may experience strong wind conditions due to the habagat. Now, these include Ilocos region, Cordillera, Batanes, and the eastern portion of northern and central Luzon. Same goes for Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, the Bicol region, and the Western Visayas. The relentless rain these past few days, though, have had a little effect on water level at the Angat Dam. The National Water Resources Board said they are hoping for enough rainfall to bring water supply at the Angat Dam back to normal operating level. However, as of 6 in the morning, water level in Angat logged in Angat Dam is 178.48 meters, slightly higher from yesterday.
Sabi nga ho natin, sa ngayon ay meron tayong pag-ulan ng karanasan doon, pero hindi pa ngayon sapat para po umangat ng sufisyente, no, yung level po.
Now, this means that water allocation will not be raised for now. The NWRB will still have to monitor water supply at the reservoir, especially as effects from the El Nino emerge.
Ganun pa man po, hindi naman po ibig sabihin pagka umangat na siya ay pwede na siyang ibalik. Ang tinitingnan po natin kasi kung umangat man yan, ano po ang magiging estado nito kapag pumasok na po yung pagdating ng mga El Nino.
A truckers group is opposing the impending toll hike in CAVITEX. The Toll Regulatory Board recently approved higher toll fees for the expressway. Now, on the R1 expressway from Seaside Drive in Parañaque to Zapote, Las Piñas, Class 1 vehicles will soon have to pay 35 pesos from 33 pesos, Class 2 vehicles 70 pesos, while Class 3 vehicles will pay 104 pesos. Similarly, from Zapote Interchange to Kawit, the toll for Class 1 vehicles will increase to 73 pesos from 64 pesos. For Class 2, 146 pesos and Class 3, 219 pesos. The Confederation of Truckers Association of the Philippines says these current toll fees were already too expensive. And with this new round of toll hikes, they said they have no choice but to pass on the additional charges to clients. For now, there are no details yet as to when this toll hike will be implemented.
Dapat hindi napayagan yan dahil sa iksi ng CAVITEX. Yan ang pinakamahal na toolkit sa lahat ng naniningil ng toll fee.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. Diaz. Gilas players are working double time in training as the FIBA World Cup draws nearer. Marty Bautista tells us more.
Gilas Pilipinas has returned to the hardcourt after only 2 days of rest from their training camp in Europe. Most members of the 20-man pool of the national team for the World Cup were present at the Meralco Gym Thursday. Bobby Ray Parks Jr., Calvin Oftana, and R.R. Pugoy also joined the training for the first time. Aside from the still injured Pugoy, Gilas members participated in a 2-hour-long drill session. Head coach Chuck Reyes sees this as the team's final stretch in their preparations in order to iron out their team chemistry.
From now till then, it's a matter of making sure that we continue improving on the gains that we made in Europe and finally assimilating the others. Like today with Ray and Calvin here, then we were able to take their first step in joining and understanding everything that they missed in Estonia.
Naturalized player Justin Brownlee said the team gained much needed confidence after the Europe camp.
Each practice, it seemed like guys are getting very confident, shooting the ball, just playing together, trusting each other. It's great to see the growth, of the whole team.
Also part of the training was Dwight Ramos after getting clearance from his doctors following the release of his test results. Ramos was not able to suit up in Gilas' last few tune-up games in Europe due to a bugging knee injury. Scotty Thompson, meanwhile, did not join the training as he is still nursing a fractured hand. Thompson is set to see a hand specialist for the injury on Sunday.
The great thing about Scotty, he stayed positive. It seems like there still could be I'm not sure, but it seems like there still could be a possibility, and that he's going to play in the World Cup. I'm not sure the timetable of his injury. Definitely wish him a speedy recovery.
Meanwhile, Gilas coaches said they have a steady line of communication with the camp of Phil-Am Utah Jazz guard Jordan Clarkson. JC just signed a contract extension with the Jazz a few weeks back.
We're trying to get him in as early as possible, and our hope is that he's able to join us for the China trip. And that's where we're at now. The talks are ongoing, so hopefully.
Gilas continues their nightly training until the first week of August before flying to China for a pocket tournament. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
Pauline Amelinckx settles for first runner-up at the Miss Supranational pageant in Poland. Pauline was outstanding throughout the preliminaries and pageant night. She was gearing up to become the country's second Miss Supranational. Now, the Pinay pageant veteran won the Supra Chat Challenge, giving her a spot in the top 24. She managed to enter the Q&A portion but had to bow down to Ecuador's Andrea Aguilera, who was crowned Miss Supranational 2023. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.